here we are. Let's run it first, and we'll go from there. No, I can do that.
Then don't let it keep on going.
Very good.
Okay. Well, one of the things you want to do now that we're in kind of the rehearsal is don't let something get by and give them a litany of things later. You know, sometimes people think we're looking at numbers. So I can see in your face you weren't really happy, but then you look over there and you could just dismiss the people to your right and didn't do it correctly. Okay?
Very good.
Make sure that you, and it can be simple as this. Let's start that against the word more together.
Kind of set a chain of events there. Let's go perhaps measure 9. And I'm going to green light you guys more, both for breadth and a little, maybe a deeper vibrato here.
Why don't you show us that, tell them?
Yes, sir. Here's 9, everyone. And
I'm watching you.
oh, all right, very good.
Better than yesterday?
I believe so. I think I'm willing to be more trusting.
Yeah,
and
you are.
That's the
and,
key.
and you're showing that. I think you need to be careful a little bit. Sometimes they're backing off when you give a little bit of the fencer stance, and like with the epee that they're, you go into attack. So, but when you show confidence relaxation as you're trying to do, they're responding to you. Okay. Sometimes also pulling back the elbows into the body like this is causing them to come back in sound.
So too much.
That's what they're. If you want it to come back, but you're actually doing this sometimes for some big times.
I see.
And you're doing more motion out here. So, we maybe just keep that out a little bit more. That's just the physical side of things. Okay.
Very good.
But do that again. There were some things that you did better as you started again. That you got more. When I asked you to show that, you actually changed the way the arms moved. Okay, your gestures, and they reacted to that. Okay, so that's pretty good. Find another place, maybe even 9 again to start. Okay?
Very good. All right, thank you, everyone. 9 again.
Bryan, there's an overpoint.
Oh, thanks. That's fantastic. Thanks for covering. And here we go. And 9.
Solo.
I think it can be even more on the second statement. I thought the first statement was beautiful and brilliant.
Yeah, so you need to encourage him.
Green
I know
light
it's
and
a
even
little
more.
scary with the trumpet player. You know.
Well, yeah, I'm only Air Force. He's a Marine. I'm fundamentally.
Who knows? You know, you give him the wrong little bit of encouragement. I don't know who knows what could happen. But to me, the tricky thing and also the beautiful thing about this line, this solo line, is the G.
Right.
Da-da-dee-da-da-dee, going down. And of course, as we know, when we go down in register, it's naturally going to be softer. And in fact, with the diminuendo there, it's possible to just lose that note in the texture. So, you know, I mean, that's my take. You may have a
Sure,
different
so
take, but
very
we're
good.
losing the rest of this solo here. So just
Right,
make
the
sure that.
orchestration gets heavier, he goes lower.
Yeah.
Well, let's go, if we please, 1, 2, 3, 4 before 20. Or even 6?
Start at
Sure.
the beginning. And,
All right, even
make-
6, the
make sure
second
you're-
A statement,
You're
basically.
staying with him as you want it to come out. Stay with him.
Very good. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before 20, the cornet solo, second A statement. Man.
Let's do that again. One thing you seem to be doing is sometimes you're reacting to a sound after it happens, and they may need a little bit more confidence in the entrance, okay?
Very good.
And also, be careful because there's some sounds, I'm not going to tell you who are having fun playing this because it's so beautiful in their lines that they're bringing out things that might be a little bit more than you want according to what we talked about an hour ago.
Right, which
all
would be the first alto, because it's that high register.
All right, I mean, it's a
Sounds
terrific-
great.
It's a terrific line, but that's, even though it's a very lyrical line, as you told me earlier, it's less than what you want to be done. So I think perhaps, and even some of the inner parts, you can let them come out. This is such a magical piece of construction, the way it works, okay? And I think you can help that construction by saying, let's look at this brick right now. Oh, here's this corner of the building, okay? So think about, as you're leading on, you know this well, but you're focusing on some of the lead lines, and once you get a lead line going, you need to trust them, and then react to them if they don't bring it out enough, or if they bring it out too much, okay?
Very good.
Try that, start the same place.
14, please, 6 before 20, cornet solo, second A.
Let me ask this, are you feeling, from a moment ago, more or less tense than you were?
I don't know if I'm cognizant of being more or less. I'm trying to touch more lines, so maybe I should pick fewer lines and stay with
I don't
them.
think you need to pick fewer lines, I think you need to touch them with less force.
Very good.
Because you seem, as we're correcting you, you seem to just be getting a little bit more. So take a deep breath before you do this, and let the flow of the muscles show ease, okay? Instead of coming up and bonking somebody, you know. Come in, okay?
Very good.
A nice pat on the shoulder, okay?
probably great youth because he sounds wonderful.
Then-
I should bring them down more.
Or if you want, you can do that. What was your immediate reaction? More youth or less everybody else?
I didn't do a good job greenlighting because
That
I
was
wasn't
not the
sure if we were going to
question.
go on. I would say soloist always chooses. So I
But I
would
think they
want
need
to be
some confidence.
generous in giving
think
him
they need
that
some-
latitude to sound his best.
But you can, and even, and this is a rehearsal, and you're conducting as a concert. If he's not giving enough, go.
Very good.
Nothing wrong with that, and you can go, you can do all that just to get an immediate, because they will react within a second, okay? And again, just, you've got this in your head, you've got this in your heart, stupid analogy, I know. But you can let them, you can show that you care about, their sound coming out. And like a rehearsal, I think what the Colonel was doing a moment ago, think of this as rehearsal. It might change the way you're conducting. You're conducting this concert. Let's rehearse them a little bit. Let's
Very
help
good.
them.
Let's
Find
start
a
at the
place.
B theme, euphonium solo 29. And we'll just come to the soloist collectively. That's the way. And then in each of those subsequent statements, the euphonium brings the horn, replies, and then on the cornets, we can have even more on that subsequent
So show more
statement.
energy for them.
Very good.
Instead of just telling them, show more energy. Even if it's a little bit of overacting in a rehearsal.
Sure.
Just go ahead and show them. And that gives them, like, you're giving that sound over to them to predominate, okay?
Wonderful.
But you can show that as a gesture, as if you were saying, this line's yours, and so kind of do that a little bit more.
Very good. Same spot, 29, please. Sounds beautiful back there.
You reacted differently. Did you see something different from him? Yeah. Let's get get that feedback, because you opened. It's like you opened yourself up to them and say they gave you the sound back. Okay, that was good. That was good. I would also pay attention a little bit because we're coming back to the A section, okay? And I thought the thing I was going to watch what you're going to do, the bum bum, and you change, because that's an incredible moment. That's like, this is the close of B, we're coming back to A, okay? And I thought you did that very well. Figure out who is leading us into the return of A and to the harmonic change, okay?
Very
Can you
good.
start somewhere not too far back?
Let's start at 39, please. The end of the B section. Here's 39. And
That was not as effective
Okay.
as you did a moment ago, okay? Because what's the most difficult thing about those two quarter notes?
matching the release length, which we have to go to the percussion because they have the least amount of ability to monitor.
So a
theirs.
moment ago, you actually showed the notes, both the fronts and the ends, really quite well. So come back to that, okay?
Very
When you do something well, keep using them, okay? And
Bryan, sorry, just jump in.
Yes, sir.
Are you happy with the volume of those quarter notes?
I don't think they need to be as loud as they are.
That's kind of my impression of it. I think that's a leading question, but, it's just one of those things that I think need some attention, So
Very
maybe,
good.
Give them something that will, that idea.
Very good.
It's pretty thin scoring right there. And I think you're showing the thin scoring, but you're letting them, but the clarity, they may be playing louder too because it was less clear, and maybe because you didn't react to them, think, okay, we can play.
That's right, they got the thumbs up. All right, very good. 39 one more time, please.
Let me ask this, there's really one voice who leads this change. Who is that?
The change prior to the oboe solo, the clarinets give us the beat 3. that
They're not
brings
as
us to
important
them.
as one other person. Who is taking us down to the fundamental?
Oh, the descending line back here.
Yeah, I think I'd give it a little bit more. And
More of a
actually,
green light.
what Emily said just a moment ago, like on that trumpet line, because it makes it non-harmonic, give a little bit more focus. This is rehearsal, and I think you have it in your head. Do it towards what is the non-harmonic thing, the passing tone that pushes us down there. Actually, I like the idea that sometimes we actually press more toward the dissonances that we relax onto the resolutions.
Yes.
Okay? That's what we do as players, and I think you can show, because the person played it quite well a moment ago, and you didn't really give him any help this time, and so is actually late. Okay? So
Very
figure
good.
out where this is going.
Sure, here's 39 again, please. All right. Very good. We're getting there. Same spot, please.
I thought you did that in quite well. I mean, you held the sound. Who's the most different on the last note compared with the other two? The bass voices. You might give just a little bit more attention because they think they're playing a wrong note.
Okay, I tried to make eye contact because it's
Yeah,
the one they play on, but I
you're
didn't want
kind
to.
of, and it's all over here also. So, but you opened up a little bit more, and that was great. Okay, I know you're trying to be careful. We talked about that this is a chamber piece, and there you can open.
Right, trying to.
But nice things.
Thank you all.